Yeah, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching another episode of the Gentleman Club Diary. And I got a fantastic guest. She came all the way from Calabasas, like she came far, like really far. But she goes by the name of Sammy Sam. How you doing, Sam?
I'm good. How are you?
I feel great. You know why I feel great? Because you had this glow when you walked in, and you were drinking a protein drink. I usually take a shot before I even do interviews. I'm gonna keep it real. Like it's just like a ritual that I do. But you came in here with a protein drink, and I said, "There's no way I'm gonna drink on this episode. We're gonna keep it clean today." So thank you.
Honestly, my stomach was just really empty, so I was like, I need something.
So you needed a protein drink. All right. So Sammy Sam, I've been impressed by you because you've been you always in the gym. Every time I see a post from you, it's in the gym, it's doing something, and you're working all the time. So like, what's a routine? What's your daily routine like?
So when I work, the club, like my club doesn't close till like 4, so usually I time it out to where like if it's slow towards the end of the night, the latest I'll stay is like 3:30, 3 o'clock, and then I dip because in my head I'm like, okay, I have to wake up early because I have training in the morning because I train Muay Thai. So Muay Thai at 10 a.m. I gotta wake up by like 9, so I'm like, okay, if I sleep from like 5 to 8 o'clock, that gives me like 3 or so I do that, and then after Muay Thai it's an hour. I go back home, eat, sleep again for like an hour and a half, and then I go back to the gym and I weight train with my coach.
Okay, damn. So you nonstop. Okay, and then so you do the dancing. Yeah. Now you train Muay Thai. I mean, I was wondering. This is what I was wondering. I'll say, how in the hell do you have the energy for all this?
I don't know. You know what though? When you work out, when you're very active, you just naturally have more energy. Yeah. Because the more you sit and you kind of lay down and sleep all day, you want to keep sleeping. That's why I kind of like force myself to get up.
So for all you lazy dancers out there that are sleeping right now,
don't come for me. Don't come for me.
So what do you got to say about the lazy dancers that are sleeping right now?
You just got to remember the goal while you're dancing, because dancing's not going to be forever. So it's more so like you got to be dancing for a reason. Like it basically like challenges you to see if you can give yourself a schedule. There's no way you're going to be working till 4 or 5 a.m. and you're going to sleep till 5 in the evening.
No,
you're not going to see daylight.
Yeah, you're right. So most girls, they kind of have a weird pattern too that I noticed that they, there was girls that I knew, we would probably get home at 4 in the morning, and then they'll wake up. I would start work again at 1:30, and they're barely waking up at 1.
That's what I'm saying. Some days I'll sleep in at the latest, like 1. That's if I don't plan to do anything the rest of the day, but I try not to make it a habit.
So you push yourself.
Yeah.
All right, so Muay Thai, what's up? What's up with this? Because I seen you kicking the bag. I got kind of intimidated. I ain't going to lie. I said, hopefully she don't mess me up on this interview, because I was like, I better not mess up because she's going to knock me out. So what's the deal with this?
So I don't know. I've always wanted to do a martial art. So, I've done boxing like years ago, but it was just like a little boxer size, like,
Oh, okay. So you were just...
Which there's nothing wrong with it, but Muay Thai is all 8 limbs, so knees, elbows, everything, hands, feet.
So just to let the viewers know, she will mess you up if you're dissing her. She will mess you up. I seen those elbows, everything. Now, have you ever had a customer say, like, disrespect you, or another dancer challenge you?
A customer? I've never had like a customer step towards me.
Never had a choke.
I've never had a dancer step towards me either.
Do they just know?
I don't know. Like,
maybe they sense it or something, right?
I'm very calm. That's the thing. I feel like if you keep it calm, that's more. It's kind of like, are they gonna like
trip on you?
Yeah, they're gonna trip. I don't trip. I don't have the energy to trip. That's the thing.
Yeah, you don't seem like it.
No,
You seem like very, I don't know, are you into like, you spiritual person or what?
No, I'm just a very like,
no stress free.
Whatever, yeah.
You're whatever, huh? So if someone disrespects you in the club, you're like, screw it, whatever.
Yeah, unless I'm bored, then I'll be like, okay, cool, let's turn up.
Okay, let's turn up. So how do you turn up when you don't drink? You drinking protein? Do you drink the protein shakes in the club?
I really do though.
You do?
Yeah, I do. But you can't leave them sitting out. You got to drink it like fast.
You got to drink it fast. You drink it and then you're ready to roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, another thing too is I noticed with your dancing is not just a regular basic dancing. You really are doing some pretty, you got talent on that pole.
Thank you.
I was about to pull the pole right here because I wanted to see, like, ladies and gentlemen, she could do handstands, flips. It looks like she's breakdancing on that pole. So how do you do that stuff? Like, how long you been training to do that?
I've only been doing it for 4 years. So
Doing that type of
self-taught, yeah. So I literally I bought a pole and I was like, look, I'm gonna get good at this. I'm gonna teach myself. So during COVID, that's all I did was just pole in my bedroom.
damn. And see,
Small.
for those that don't know, you were is it cool to touch on your military background?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was a Marine, and that's why she knows she knows a lot of different skills. So you being a Marine, did that help with your strength to be able to do those crazy flips and all that stuff?
No, I was actually really weak.
You're
Like,
weak?
I was more like a little cardio bunny. Like I could
Oh,
run. I could really run.
See.
But like I didn't have no muscle on me like that.
No?
No.
Dang. So then you had to kind of work towards getting to that.
I gained hella weight, like hella muscle though.
Yeah, hella muscle. Yeah, speaking of muscle, I did see some photos that you posted where you were flexing and you were pretty big. Like you're weren't you? Yeah, you're muscular. Like for you guys don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger like trained her, really trained her in the gym. Yeah, right? Didn't he train you?
I trained with a few of the OGs. I'm not gonna lie.
See what I tell you. Like, why flex a bicep? Can we see a tricep or something?
Okay, hold on.
She gonna flex for you guys. I ain't lying either.
Hey, this is my bad arm, though. So.
Yeah, look at that. Bam, look at that.
Hey, zoom on in.
Yeah. So yeah, she's pretty dope as far as she's really into the routine. So you were in the military. That's like way opposite than dancing. So how did the process of you doing the military going to the whole stripping thing?
I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan, and when I was getting out, they have to basically you have to go back to the States to get out. So they flew me back to the States, and then they were like, okay, what address do you want to go back to? Like, where do you want to ship your stuff? Because I had a bunch of stuff in Japan still, and I can't take it all in one flight.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to move back to my parents and then just ship it there. So when I started doing that, I was like, where can I go? Like, I want to start over because I don't want to just relive the life that I already did before. So I went back home to my parents, and then after that, I moved. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself 2 months, and I'm going to move to California.
Dope.
Just pack and go.
And you just went by yourself, solo?
Yes, no car. 2 luggages and no car, nothing. One-way ticket.
And you were like, I need a job.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's expensive over here.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's expensive. So you needed a job. You went over, and so what was the first gig you did?
I trained at Self-Made in Oceanside. That was the first gym I've ever discovered.
Okay. And then what was the first job you had coming to California?
I was straight entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur doing some stuff?
Yeah, I was just figuring it out.
Figuring it out?
I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna get this bag somehow.
So you end up what was the first club you actually went to?
It was Oddball.
Oddball.
Which was in Van Nuys.
Van Nuys?
It was it's in the Valley. Very small club. So that was my first club.
And what was that experience like? Take us into the first day you actually walk into that club and got the audition. What was that? Do you remember what that was like?
Yeah, I called the club because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start dancing. It's fine. Didn't know what I was going in for, so I called and I was like, are you guys hiring? And they're like, yeah, come in, audition, wear heels and an outfit. So I just bought random heels and an outfit.
Dang, she went in there with some slippers. No lie.
I know, right? Some bedside
so
slippers.
You bought any kind of heels, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And so did you even know how to dance?
No, I was
dance?
so I just winged it, you know.
Cause you know what, I've auditioned some girls that did not know how to dance,
Oh,
and they look good too, but they were so bad that I was like, baby, you gotta. I said no.
Go to bed, wake up, try to get tomorrow.
Yeah. So what happened? You danced? Did you do decent or?
I mean, they hired me, but I knew I couldn't dance.
Yeah.
And once I touched the pole, oh my God, that thing spun, and I was like,
You didn't know even what you're doing.
I held on for dear life. I was just like,
yeah. So you end up getting the gig,
Yeah.
and what was your first lap dance like?
oh my God, it was so weird. I didn't know how to give one, so I legit YouTube lap dances.
So
How to give one.
Okay, so she got her game from YouTube. See,
Okay.
for the
Before
dance,
TikTok.
yeah, for the dancers that don't know how to give booty shake and do the dance, just go to YouTube. That's where she learned, and she gets down too. I never got a lap dance from her, but from what I saw, she's bad at it. All right, so you learned from YouTube, and then you got better.
Yeah, I would say I got better around like a year in, like a year.
So it took you a year to get dope.
Yeah.
So have you had a customer ever say, you know what, this lap dance, I am not feeling it?
Oh yeah, like I've had.
Oh, they told you that before?
Oh yeah. I've had that like in the past 4 years that I've been dancing. Like I've had customers walk out on me like.
Damn.
But it's more so. It's more on their terms because I don't fulfill what they want.
What do they want? What do they want?
They want some crazy stuff, and I'm like,
dang.
look, I don't do that. Like, you know, like,
what's a crazy thing they want? What's a crazy thing customers want?
Like they just want to keep, like they want to touch.
They
like
want touch.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, I don't do that. Like, sorry, I only give lap dances, and then I mean they've already paid, and it's like no refund. So it's like.
So they're like, nah, screw that. I want my money back.
Yeah, because you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not in the wrong.
No, you're not. So. What's a common thing that all the customers... I know what a common thing, me as a manager, what customers wanted, but what's a common thing that customers wanted when you go back there? What's like almost an everyday thing?
Oh, they want more than a dance.
They want you know what?
Yeah, they want all the flips.
They want all the flips. They want front flips, back flips, everything. Yeah. They want you to do the splits. Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Just like, look, that's out of my job description. So.
Yeah. So you never had to be aggressive with anybody in the club?
No. Well, I mean, there's been times where like customers are a little bit like too aggressive to where like I've had a guy pull the back of my like I had a wig on, okay?
Oh shit!
But it was glued like.
Oh, then he pulled your wig off?
No.
Oh, he
look,
almost did. He almost did. It was halfway. So how did
I mean, my hairline was still there, so it was okay.
So he almost pulled the wig off. So
yeah, just to get my attention. And I look back and I was like, what? He's like, come here. And then they don't even talk to me. They just like start touching me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, what's the memo here? Like, did I miss it? Like, yeah. And then he's like, get out. And I'm just like, what? Because I was like being weird about it. But I'm like, bro, you guys are touching my face. And
yeah. Hey, so are like customers, because you know what customers are, they seem like they don't give a damn. They're super rude. They'll smack the girl. Like, they won't even talk to the girl. The girl's walking by and they just smack their butt.
Yes.
And
they do that.
And do you ever yell at somebody?
Of course. Yeah. I turn around. I'm like, you going to pay for that?
And what do they tell you?
They're like, oh, I don't got anything. I'm like, okay, so don't touch me.
So what do you say to a customer when you go up to say, hey, you want to dance? And they say, oh, I don't got no money. What do you say?
So why are you here? Like, I'm very like straightforward. Like the way I.
You say, why are you here?
I'm very like blunt. You know, if I see you not spending money, then I'm a really just say it.
You're really say it.
If I see you like actually appreciating like our hustle and stuff like that, then my customer service will come out.
So for like viewers out there, right, that may not go to a strip club a lot, or maybe they're thinking about going to a strip club, like what would you want viewers to know as far as like from a dancer's perspective? What would you want viewers to know, like kind of what you guys kind of deal with, what you go through, and maybe what they can expect actually going to a strip club?
I think it's just, it's all fake. Like, it's not real. So it's like, if you're going to come see me at the club, specifically me or any other girl, like, just make sure you come planning to pay for our time. Because I always tell my friends, I'm like, do not come and see me if you're not going to spend. Because, you know, we could hang out. Like, I could see you outside the club. Like, that's my friend. But it's like kind of embarrassing because I'm like, dude, like
they're making you look bad.
Yeah, you're making me look bad.
Don't make you look bad. See,
yeah,
see. Oh, you know what? So look at viewers. If you got a friend and she's a dancer or whatever, or you just want to go to the strip club and visit your friend, yeah, you do got to come because it is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's your guys' job. You guys are working.
Yeah, because then it's like I tell people that's my people. Like I'll tell the girls, I'll be like, oh, these are my customers, but they don't spend, and I'm like, oh,
you're like, damn.
You kind of like.
Yeah. Then you kind of just, bartenders used to tell me that. They're like, oh, they don't tip. They don't do this and that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I kind of wanted to get back into the whole Muay Thai thing because I see you doing that a lot. Now, were you into like watching the UFC or anything like that, or?
No, I never watched UFC ever.
No, you just said I'm gonna do this.
I saw videos like I would just see like, you know, like little Instagram like Muay Thai, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I want to try it. Like. But it wasn't for exercise because it's like I want to fight, so it's like I want to see how good I can get at this.
So what about now? Do you feel like you pretty dope?
Um, I'm a very fast learner,
Hmm.
but I mean, I'm always learning. So
Yeah, you seem like now that I'm getting to know you, you seem actually like a go getter, and so, I mean, you seem spontaneous too. So you're
yeah,
super spontaneous.
it's good and bad.
I'd see it as bad because we were
Yeah.
talking about a little bit about relationships, and you were saying that you dating a customer, you dated a customer. Is that cool to talk about
Oh
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, say you get turned off with somebody, are you up and out real quick with that, or
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah, I'm like a one and done type thing. If I see something I don't like,
Hmm.
I a part of me just like I just get turned off. Or I'm just like,
So, what are your turnoffs,
when it comes to
man?
just men in general,
Yeah,
like in the
or
club,
just
or
in
just
general.
I don't know. See, like if I'm dating you and
Hmm.
you're constantly in the club, like even after we met and like we
Hmm.
became friends and stuff, like if you're still coming to the club, like it's one thing to go and spend money on me, but it's like to come back and then go get dances from it's like weird. It's like
Yeah, but you never thought like, damn, if a customer's coming in there all the time, like, how can you take somebody like that serious?
yeah, I've actually had one that stopped going. Like
He stopped going because he was dating you.
yeah. So like, well, he would go, but only when I knew, and he would only go to spend money on me, and then he'll leave. He doesn't even look at them. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
care.
So what's a dancer's requirements? Because we've been interviewing a bunch of girls, and it seems like there's a laundry list of different requirements. So what's a requirement that you require, or what are the requirements that you require to date you?
Ooh, man, I don't know.
I
Well,
know there's a whole list of them.
you know what? To
Shoot.
break it down,
Yeah, break it down.
it is just one thing. Whatever I can provide for myself right now, you got to be at least like up here. So I want you to,
Mentally?
yeah. Like I just, you got to know something where I don't know. Like I need you to teach me something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you want somebody that's gonna enhance your mind.
Yeah, like
So you don't want a dum dum.
I no.
So look at. You want to date her, you got to come with some books. You got to take her to
Yeah,
you got to go to Barnes and Noble, and you'll win her over, right?
yeah, you got to read your books. Like,
So what about buff guys? You like buff guys that you're always in the gym?
no, I don't mind them, but like,
You're not into buff guys?
no, you know what's crazy? I really just, I used to have a type.
Okay,
like-
what is your type?
It used to be like I'm only gonna date gym people, like but now it's like I have to see where your mind's at. If your mind's cool, like
So basically, you're observing somebody just mentally.
yeah.
So it's not really a physical thing.
No.
So what if a guy's rich, he got money, and he wants to?
Is he good looking?
Maybe he's just no, but he has a lot of money.
See, money. That's another thing too.
Because
I don't
money
care
talks.
About,
Money talks.
see, I don't care about money though.
don't
That's
care
the
about
thing.
money?
Yeah, because honestly, like, you could literally give me $10,000 like a month. Would I ever marry? No, because my mind's way like my peace. Like, I just can't be bothered. I don't care.
You know what I do? I do realize this because we had a girl working. She was a bartender. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was complaining about. She moved out to California with her dude. She was here, and I guess they were struggling. I don't know what kind of issues they were having, but she ended up meeting a customer who had a lot of money. She ended up dating the customer. He took her out of the club.
Yeah.
He's a lot older than her, and now she looks like she's doing well. She looks like she's happy. I don't know if she really is, but the guy had money. The guy and she left the guy that didn't have money. So I was like, damn.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but like you were saying, it's kind of the club thing is definitely like an illusion.
Yeah.
It is. So, all right. So, as far as the girls in the club, do you feel that most dancers are fake? I'm not talking about fake body weight. I'm talking about fake mentally.
Yeah. Honestly, like I'm very I'm not overly nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of like I'll keep to myself or like keep a close circle. But I'm not afraid to say something is basically like because I'm really good at reading people.
Yeah.
So usually I don't talk or like I kind of watch you a little bit and I see how you move and
Then
then
you kind of go off of that.
So I just go off of that.
The reason why I said that, if girls are fake, I'm gonna point to that because some girls might get like a fake. Okay, this is why I'm bringing this up. Because one time I worked with this girl, and she thought because she had this like really beautiful face, she was a pretty girl. I keep it real, and she was just standing there, just kind of waiting. She would sit there and wait for a customer to approach her, and I said, "Baby, like go out there and like work."
Yeah.
She was like, "Nah, they'll come to me. I've been doing this for years." I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, look, you want to know why that girl over there is making more money than you? Because she's out there hustling. She's out there working. So I wanted to get back into the whole the lazy thing with dancers. Or
like lazy to be social.
Well, I think some dancers can be lazy and they kind of want the money. Oh, bring the bag, but they're not really working for the bag.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yes. So how are you at the club? Are you a go-getter, or what would you say you were?
Yeah,
you were
so
like?
I double up with this one girl. Like we've been working together for 4 years now. So like we're kind of like little partner in crime type thing, because you do make money. If you got a partner, you will make more money.
You do because so I don't know at the club you're at. Do they have say they have a section where they can throw money? Do they do that?
Yeah, they do that.
Okay, so then that's good as far as double teaming. But go ahead and explain.
Oh yeah. So like I'll have like a good group of girls that like I get money with. They need 2 girls. Okay, bet I have 2 for you. You want 3? I got 3 for you. All 4 of us, cool. But when it comes to like getting dances, like everybody's always gonna come to the club with a friend.
That's true.
So
they're gonna need multiple girls.
I'll be like, oh, you got a homie? Okay, cool. I have a girl for you. This is my homegirl. We can go at the same time. So when we say that we're gonna go dance at the same time, they're down.
Yeah. Okay, so why do girls I notice a lot of girls are cool with each other for a certain amount. They're like, oh, this is my best friend. We're road dog. But then they just kind of like split within. Why is that? Is it because they're hating on each other? What is it?
It's because they hang out too much outside of work. Then they get their personal lives involved. You mix personal with your work life. You take it to the club. That's it. Customers get involved. Then it's a lot.
Do you think there's no loyalty in the strip club with the other girls?
With the girls that you're cool with, like actual friends?
Yeah. Because I've noticed a girl be cool. Like say you had a friend, and she says, "Oh, girl, I have this customer coming in." She brings a customer, right? She gets her money. Then a week later, that same customer comes in there, but he's with that girl, and then that girl is finding out, and then it becomes a whole big incident.
I feel like it depends how you kind of look at it. Like it's what you let bother you.
You know? So if you kind of look at it as strictly business, then it's whatever.
Because I mean, honestly, guys get bored fast in the club.
We do get bored. We do.
You get bored with the same.
We want
girl.
like a buffet. That's what.
Yeah, so it's like tip my homegirl. That's fine as long as it's my homegirl. Like cool. Like.
So you don't get jealous?
No, if it's my homegirls, I'll be like, get your money. Like he already spent money on me, so I'm cool.
Okay, let me be honest with you. I think strippers are very jealous.
Very.
Very jealous.
Like the secret animosity thing is a thing.
But no, in a relationship, like if you're dating somebody, I feel like the strippers can be very jealous with the guy they're dating.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of
Why
strippers,
is that?
they keep their guy private.
I'm like, nah. I was thinking, like I told this one girl, I said, look it, baby, you're dancing on a guy every day. Let me don't be jealous on me. I'm not jealous on you. You're making your money. Make your money, but let me have my freedom. So you think dancers? You think it's okay for them to be jealous, or what's your whole?
The dancers to be jealous
of the guy they're dating, because look you're dancing with men, right?
Yeah.
And you expect the men not to be jealous.
But are they going to the club?
No.
Okay, see, it depends. It depends who you're with, because honestly, my last guy that I dated, like, we're still cool now. So it's like, he's not the jealous type. So like, he would even tell me like, oh, you should go talk to them. You should. He's like more encouraging.
Oh, okay, he's encouraging you to make money.
So it really depends who you're with.
Okay, like see me as a manager, right? There was a girl that was feeling me. I didn't know she was feeling me, but she was feeling me, and she started acting a little weird when other girls would come in. And then I ended up kind of getting wind, and I was like, "Damn!" Like, there ain't. And I had to explain, like, "Hey, baby, you're dancing on those dudes. I don't get jealous. If anything, I want you to make your money. I understand it's a gig, but I just didn't understand why the dancers were jealous."
Was she jealous before, or no?
Not until she started seeing girls.
Yeah. See, I think it's just once you start like tying it down, or like once you like establish that there's feelings,
Yeah.
or one is aware of the other person's feelings, I think that's when things get weird.
So you would agree that dancers are jealous?
Oh yeah, even though they don't say they are, I feel like subconsciously they are.
You working at a Fully Nude, we interviewed another girl, and she did say that because there's so many men trying to touch her, that she wasn't not
With her, man.
Yeah, she kind of didn't want to be touched. Is you ever had that, like, don't touch me?
I think being overly touched by my significant other can be overwhelming, because it's like it can be suffocating a little bit.
Is it? Damn.
It's a thing.
So do you think it's hard to date a dancer then?
See, again, it depends on the dancer.
Like, what would you want? Because look at, like, us dudes, we may not know that. Like, we might be dating you and not have no clue of what you're feeling or what you just went through that whole night.
Yeah.
Guys trying to touch you, and we might think it's perfectly normal. So what would you let a fella know that's trying to date a dancer?
I straight up tell him, I'm just like, look, like, I get touched all night. Like, sometimes I need space. Because it does, like, the club is very toxic. I'm not going to lie. It's
What
very
makes the
overwhelming.
club toxic? What's toxic?
It's, I mean, every club is different also.
Every club is different.
So you do get different demographic in every single club.
It is toxic. What about, like, in the locker room? What's it like being in the locker room, in a strip club locker room? What's it like?
A lot happens in the locker room.
What happens in the locker room?
I've seen fights, like, arguments, over money, over just petty stuff, like petty comments. Like, it's not even like, I'm just like, you guys are just talking to talk at this point,
Yeah.
So I think I've seen it all, where it's like, I've seen girls like go crazy on stuff, like,
You see him gossiping. There's a lot of gossip going on
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I remember one time this girl was having an issue with her dude. She was on the phone with him, and I could hear something going on. And then I just hear a glass break. Like, there was like a long window, like, almost like a gym window. And so she comes in there. I was cool with her, like super cool with her. She comes in the office. She's like, Vince, I just want you to know that I broke the glass in the back.
Dang.
So if you want to fire me, go ahead. But me and her were super cool. So I said, you know what, baby, just get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. I got her out. So janitor comes. He's like, these crazy bitches. They broke the window in the back. I knew who it was.
Yeah.
And I never snitched on her, never said nothing. I was just like, I let her be. She was going through some stuff.
Yeah. A lot of people take their like personal
into that.
Yes, and it's just like, there's conversations where I shouldn't even be hearing, because I'm like, but the thing is, a lot of people, they're very open about it. They'll just talk on the phone and say their business out loud, which, I mean, everyone's different, but me personally, like, I would never, like, I don't want people to know what I got going on. Like,
so you're very private, just super private.
Yeah, because I feel like when you're not private, it gives people one up to where they can do something to you. You know what I'm saying? When they know your business.
That is true. So just, yeah, they might have the little secrets or to your whole thing. Okay. So how about your relationship with like management? Do you cool? You ever have any issues in that area?
No, I've been working there for like 4 years. So like management, I've always like, it's like a family, like especially like the manager, like she's like mom.
Oh, you got a girl manager, okay.
Yeah. So we have a few. And then we have another man one. Like, everyone's like family there. So it's like, it's very easy.
See, what a lot of people don't know is that it is like a family. You end up getting, me personally, I used to get, I wouldn't say attached to any of the girls, but you would take care of everybody. You look out if a customer's being overly aggressive, something happening, you just looked out, even security. You looked out for everybody.
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's like, I feel very safe with them. Like, there'll be times where, like, I'm at work and, like, my stomach doesn't feel good or, like, I'm feeling a little sick. My manager will literally, like, get me, like, medication and be like, here, take, like, she'll look for me on the floor and give it to me as I'm sitting with customers, like, here. So
it's actually a good job then.
It has its perks,
Yeah. So those are some of the perks. Okay, what's not the perks of being a stripper?
I feel like there's also a hustle inside the club. So there's not just the hustle of the club, it's in the club.
So there's multiple hustles. Okay, this is a new one. There's multiple hustles that are happening in the club.
Yeah, like you don't want to burn bridges in the club like that, like especially with management and the DJ and all that.
Yeah, it is kind of
Promoters.
a small. Okay, so we interviewed a girl too. She was talking about how dancers got to tip everybody before they actually see some type of money. Okay,
Before?
basically you pay a stage fee, correct?
No.
There's no stage
Not
fee.
at my.
Oh
No.
damn, you got it good then. No stage
No, we
fee.
pay after, like
Okay,
whatever
'cause
you
you
make.
working with me, you paying a stage fee.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a stage fee, and then after, do you do tip outs or how does it kind of go?
Yeah, so like at my club, you basically walk in, you don't pay no fee, you sign in, and then you get on the floor. So whatever you make in that night, say you make a bag on stage, okay, tip the DJ, tip your manager. If you get hella dances, even if you get dances, like you tip the tracker, the manager.
Tip everybody. So how many dances would you say you give per night?
It depends. So
Average.
Weekends, average, like I only do VIP, so
Man,
I don't even be selling the one song.
Let me keep it real. She only does VIP, so you got to come to the club ready to spend at least 500.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't even do the one song. So I'm like, look, if it's a one song, like you might as well just sit here and listen to the music. Like,
So what do you say when somebody says, I only want to do one song?
one song,
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what? I don't even care about my cut on that one because it's $30. Like,
So do they do it? Do you do it?
no, like,
You turn it down?
yeah, I'm like,
Oh, okay.
do I look like a one song girl? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? You fellas, you guys think she's a one? Nah.
Like a one hit wonder? No.
Nah. Okay. All right. So you do a few. Do you ever be like, damn, I worked my ass off today giving 30 dances?
I would love to get 30 dances.
You would love? Okay.
No, but there was this one time when I was working 4th of July and I did about like 14 VIPs in one
God
night.
damn. And how much money I'm just kind of curious. What's the estimate on that?
Our club does 50-50, so
Also, they take 50% of the
so but my legs were tired. Like when you're giving lap dances, especially when the big fellas, it's like you're straddling, trying to like my hips get sore.
Your hip gets sore.
I gotta cut it.
Yeah, but you want to know what's cool? What the fellas don't know is that back there you sometimes get the feet massage, right?
Oh yeah, they love the feet and the calves.
And the calves and your biceps, right? So what's some crazy? Because you were telling me a guy was massaging your biceps. What's up with that?
Oh, because I have like this one customer. He loves like fit Asian girls. Like that's just like his thing.
That's an actual
like
thing.
his like that's his specialty. I don't know what's the word. His
I don't know. I've never heard of
his
a fetish for a fetish for fit Asian girls.
Yeah, he loves like fit Asian girls. That's his fetish. So he like comes in every now and then, and like just have a little pose down for him in the back.
Damn. So you kind of pose for him, and then does he like feel your muscles or what?
Yeah, he likes he squeezes it, and I'm like, can you go a little harder? Because low key, my muscles are sore. Like.
So he massages your muscles.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool. Well, shout out to him. You want to give him a shout out?
I don't even gotta go to the parlor down the street. Like.
All right, cool. So is there any other weird people that like certain weird things back there?
Honestly, nothing's really weird.
Nothing's weird to you?
Yeah, I would say creepy, but I wouldn't say
what's
weird.
a creep? What for the creeps? What's a creep story?
Oh, creep story.
Because there's a lot of creeps. Like we have a lot of creep stories, so we need to hear one of those creep stories.
Oh my god, creep story.
What's a creep story?
I have so many. Like,
okay, give us one juicy creep story.
I don't know. Oh gosh. I gotta backtrack. Hold on. I gotta like really think.
She gotta think about it. Give her like a minute. She gotta think about it.
I mean, it wasn't even like a dance, but it's just more so like guys just like I don't know. They just get socially awkward sometimes, and then they just like I don't know. It's a lot.
How about like customers that might recycle some money? Because I haven't touched on that. I know I like to talk about it. But I've done like a joke about it, but I've never really discussed customers that recycle money.
Where they pick it up and throw it again? Oh my God. So I've actually had people do that. And
so did you think he was making it rain on you? And then you're like, damn, it still looks like the same type.
No, because I see it too. I'd be seeing it in my peripheral and I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
dang. So what do you say to a customer that might be recycling money?
When they start recycling, I stop dancing.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
you just pick it up and roll out or?
I just stop dancing and I'm just like, okay, like,
Yeah, that you know what, for people that don't know, that's very common in the club where a customer might throw money, they run out of money, they pick it up and put it right back on the girl.
It's, yeah, it's just weird. Like I'm just like, okay, this. I'm like, you killed the vibe.
Kill the vibe. Kill the
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah. All right. So what is the for the most part, what is kind of the vibe working at a strip club on a daily basis?
Well, weekdays you can't really expect much.
So the weekdays is kind of slow,
Yeah, Monday through Thursday, it's a hit or miss.
hit or miss.
But it's a good, like, Monday through Thursday, it's a good time for just focusing on dances.
Just so
It's never
for
really
say
staged.
say a customer, because you were saying that some customers like dating dancers, so they can go during the week where it's not busy and actually
Yeah.
talk with the dancers.
That's what I tell people. Like, if you really want time to like talk,
Mm-hmm.
come see me on the weekend or on the weekday. But-
Weekdays. So if you want to get
weekday.
her number
No.
and you want to feel her biceps,
Yeah.
come on the weekday.
Yeah, 12 a.m. I'm kidding.
All right, and then for the weekend, if they just want to party.
Yeah, the weekend, I do notice that it's more of like a hangout
Mm-hmm.
because people are coming from the bars and they just need somewhere to go.
All right, so you've
So-
been a dancer for quite some time. What do you feel like? It's been a long journey from fucking Marines to dancing to doing Muay Thai. What's something you learned from all this?
Mindset.
Mindset, having a healthy mindset, right? Because you were just saying that you're interested in guys that are smart in the mind, that got something to offer more than material, correct?
Yeah, because I moved here with nothing.
Uh-huh.
And I had like nothing to my name. Like, I'm not even talking about like materialistic things too. Like, I literally had nothing, like no money, no nothing. And it's like, if it took me 4 years to get to where I am right now, I'm like, what can you provide for me? Because I got it myself already.
So you're not even tripping about the money factor. You're just
No.
you're more, what mentally can you provide for me?
Yeah, like, can you lead me?
You're
I
looking
can't be
for a
led by the
leader.
blind.
She's looking for a leader, guys.
Yeah, because I can't.
Alpha male, right?
Yeah, I can't do the whole independent thing for
All right. So what's next for you? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be dancing and stacking that money, but what's kind of next in your journey?
This is my last year.
Your last year
I'm
dancing?
gonna hang up the heels, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hang them up, and those things been beat up. I seen her heels, they're all falling apart. I had to glue it on right now before she goes to work.
I've gone through like 20 pairs.
20 pairs of heels? Goddamn. Okay. All right. So last year, and then you're kind of off to better and better things. So,
Yeah.
is there anything that you would like to touch on before we wrap this interview up?
To the dancers out there, like, I think that you should always give yourself not specific dates, but just like a basic timeline of like when you want to be done with the club, because a lot of people get stuck in it, and that's the thing, and you don't see yourself getting out of it.
I hear that a lot about a lot of people do get stuck in it.
They get stuck, and it's just an ending cycle or never-ending cycle.
So how do you get out of it?
Sometimes you got to eliminate certain factors in the club. Sometimes people love the drinking part. I know a lot of dancers that need to drink, so it's like you get stuck with constantly drinking and working. You see a lot of money, don't get me wrong, like you'll see a couple thousands.
You do see a lot of money, but I do notice that you get it and then you just spend it not wisely. You spend it on eating out every day. You spend it on just dumb things that you don't really need.
As fast as you make it, you'll spend it fast.
Yes, you
just
will.
as fast as you made it.
Yes, you will.
So I think that like being a dancer, it's cool to be an independent contractor. Like, I do a 1099 every year. I do my taxes, but it's like being self-employed. It's like you take a big hit when it comes to taxes. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I want health insurance. I want a 401k. Like I kind of want like steady income. I'm tired of wondering how much I'm gonna make like tonight, tomorrow night.
So you're gonna basically stack up this year.
And kind of just settle and then get out.
Get out. All right, cool. So yeah, is there any shout outs you want to give maybe to the gym you work at? For those that don't know, she's gonna actually help me get in shape. So we're gonna see my progress. She's my new personal trainer. All right, you want to give any shout outs or anything?
I don't have any shout outs.
You got no shout outs? You gotta be like, yo, that girl that stole my heels last night, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
No, nothing? No gym, nothing?
No, I don't have any shout outs.
Okay.
I mean, a shout out to my dog.
To her dog. Shout
Chucho.
out Chucho. Shout out to her dog Chucho for being loyal and never stealing any money from her bag like you other dancers out there.
Okay, and he's just always sleeping, rent free. Okay.
I want to thank you, Sammy Sam, for coming through. Appreciate you, your time. Can we give a shout out to the Gentleman Club Diary?
All right, guys. So Sammy Sam here. That's my new nickname. Thank you to the Gentleman Club Diary for having me on this lovely Sunday.
Yeah, and do me a favor, guys. Follow her. Check her out. She's doing some amazing things, amazing trick pose. Do you offer like any kind of training or anything like that?
Yeah, so I do offer pole lessons, one-on-one.
Okay, pole lessons, Muay Thai lessons, everything. Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, everything.
You want some WWE training? I got you.
She got you on everything. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Add her on all those links. Oh, any OnlyFans?
No.
No. Sorry, guys. All right, and we are up and out of here.
He's like, sorry, guys.
Gentleman Club Diary.